Are you sabotaging your own sleep without even realizing it? You go to bed exhausted, but you just can't seem to drift off. Or maybe you wake up feeling like you haven't slept at all. What if I told you that the key to unlocking deep restorative sleep isn't about what you do, but about what you don't do? Stick around, because I'm about to reveal the 3 most common, yet surprisingly destructive habits that are wrecking your sleep every single night. And the third one, it's something almost all of us are guilty of. Today, we're diving deep into the world of sleep hygiene. It's a term you've probably heard, but what does it really mean? Essentially, it's about creating the perfect environment and routine to signal to your body and brain that it's time to power down. We spend so much time optimizing our workouts, our diets, our work schedules. But what about our sleep? It's the foundation that everything else is built on. Without quality sleep, your focus tanks, your mood swings, your immune system weakens, and you just don't feel like yourself. So, let's get right into it. The 3 things you absolutely must stop doing before bed. First up, and this one might sound counterintuitive, stop having intense emotional conversations. We've all been there. It's late, the day is winding down, and suddenly you and your partner, or a friend or a family member, dive into a heavy topic. Maybe it's about finances, a disagreement from earlier, or planning a stressful event. Your brain, which was just starting to shift into sleep mode, is suddenly jolted back into high alert. What happens on a biological level is fascinating. Your body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. This is your fight or flight response. Your heart rate increases, your mind starts racing, and your body is physically preparing for a threat, not for rest. It's the complete opposite of what you need for sleep. You can't just flip a switch and turn off that hormonal surge. It lingers in your system, making it incredibly difficult to relax and fall asleep. Even if you do manage to drift off, the sleep you get is likely to be fragmented and light. You might find yourself waking up throughout the night, replaying the conversation in your head. So, what's the solution? Make a pact with yourself and the people you live with. Set a conversation curfew. For example, no serious or stressful discussions after 9 p.m. If a heavy topic comes up, gently say, "This is really important, and I want to give it my full attention. Can we please talk about this tomorrow morning when we're both fresh?" This isn't about avoiding important issues. It's about handling them at a time that doesn't sabotage your health. By tabling the conversation, you're not only protecting your sleep, but you're also ensuring that when you do have that discussion, you'll be more rested, rational, and likely to find a productive solution. Your relationships and your sleep will thank you for it. All right, moving on to the second thing you need to stop doing before bed. And this one is a biggie in our modern world. Stop treating your bedroom like a multi-purpose room. Is your bedroom also your office, your movie theater, your dining room? If you're nodding your head, you're not alone, but you're also setting yourself up for sleep failure. Our brains are incredibly powerful association machines. Through a process called classical conditioning, think Pavlov's, dogs our brains learn to associate certain environments with certain activities. If you consistently work on your laptop in bed, your brain starts to associate your bed with work, stress, and mental alertness. If you eat in bed, it associates your bed with food and digestion. If you binge-watch thrilling TV shows in bed, it associates your bed with excitement and stimulation. When you finally turn off the lights and try to sleep, your brain gets confused. It's getting mixed signals. Is this the place for focus and productivity? Or is this the place for rest and rejuvenation? This cognitive dissonance creates a state of mental arousal that is the enemy of sleep. The goal is to create one, and only one, strong association with your bed, sleep. Well, sleep and intimacy, but that's it. The fix here is to reclaim your bedroom as a sanctuary for sleep. Make a conscious effort to do all other activities working, eating, scrolling on your phone, watching TV in other parts of your home. If you live in a small space, like a studio apartment, try to create at least a symbolic separation. Maybe work at a small desk in the corner and never bring your laptop onto the mattress. The physical act of moving from your work zone to your sleep zone helps signal that transition to your brain. Make your bedroom a cool, dark, and quiet oasis. When you walk into your bedroom, it should feel like a sigh of relief. Your brain should immediately get the message. This is the place where I let go of the day and rest. This powerful psychological cue is one of the most effective sleep aids you can have, and it costs absolutely nothing. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. The third, and in my opinion, the most pervasive habit that is destroying our collective sleep. Are you ready? Stop the revenge, bedtime procrastination, and the endless scroll. Let's break that down. Revenge bedtime procrastination is a term that describes the decision to sacrifice sleep for leisure time, often because you feel you didn't get enough me time during a busy day. It feels like you're taking back control, getting revenge on your demanding schedule. The weapon of choice in this battle, usually your smartphone. You tell yourself, just one more video, or let me just see what's new on Instagram. Before you know it, an hour has passed. The clock reads 1 a.m., and you have to be up in 5 hours. The problem here is twofold. First, the content itself is designed to keep you engaged. Social media feeds, video platforms, news sites, they all use algorithms that feed you an endless stream of stimulating content. Dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter, is released with every new funny video or interesting article, creating a reward loop that's hard to break. Your brain is getting hit after hit of stimulation, making it nearly impossible to wind down. The second, and more insidious problem, is the blue light. The screens on our phones, tablets, and computers emit a high concentration of blue light. This specific wavelength of light is particularly effective at suppressing the production of melatonin. Melatonin is your body's primary sleep hormone. Its levels naturally rise in the evening as it gets dark, signaling to your body that it's time to sleep. When you stare at a screen, you are essentially telling your brain, hey, it's still daytime, stay awake, be alert. This throws your entire internal clock, your circadian rhythm, completely out of whack. It not only makes it harder to fall asleep, but also reduces the quality of the sleep you eventually get. So how do we combat this? It takes discipline, but it's so worth it. Set a digital curfew. Decide on a time, say 60 to 90 minutes before your intended bedtime, when all screens go off. No exceptions. Put your phone on its charger across the room so you're not tempted to reach for it. What do you do with that screen-free time? This is your new, real me time. Read a physical book under a warm, dim light. Listen to a calming podcast or an audiobook. Do some gentle stretching. Meditate. Journal about your day. Have a cup of herbal, non-caffeinated tea. The key is to replace the stimulating habit of scrolling with a relaxing ritual. A ritual is a sequence of actions that signals to your mind and body that a transition is happening. Your bedtime ritual becomes the clear, unambiguous signal that the day is over and it's time to prepare for deep, restorative sleep. It might feel strange or even a little boring at first, but stick with it for a week. I promise you, when you start waking up feeling genuinely refreshed and energized, you'll never look back. So, to recap, the 3 things to stop doing before bed are: 1. Having intense emotional conversations. 2. Using your bedroom for anything other than sleep. And 3. Succumbing to revenge bedtime, procrastination, and the endless scroll. By eliminating these 3 habits, you're not just avoiding negatives. You're actively creating the positive conditions necessary for incredible sleep. You're respecting your body's natural rhythms, creating powerful psychological cues for rest, and allowing your mind to truly disconnect from the stresses of the day. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity. It's the time when your body repairs itself, your brain consolidates memories, and you recharge for the day ahead. It's time we all started treating it with the importance it deserves. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope these tips help you on your journey to better sleep. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content on living a healthier, happier life. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these habits are you most guilty of? Or do you have another sleep tip that has worked wonders for you? Share it with the community. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next video.